Good morning, everybody. Whoa, I have quarantine hair. Who knew? Oh my gosh. Well, my hair isn't usually this long. Anywho, let's get this started. Alright, folks, Pacino's Idiot, we are back playing Criminal Case on Facebook. Let's head on to case number 29. Divided we fall. Somewhere in Mississippi. Case, we arrived in Mississippi where the Supernatural Alliance is holding an emergency meeting to discuss a plan of attack against the imminent demonic invasion. We've only got 2 days before the Earth is aligned with Saturn and Mercury, and the Demon Queen can tear open the veil between their world and ours. Ace, I think we can win this. The Supernatural Alliance was formed to defend against this kind of threat to the equilibrium of the world. And I just got word that the meeting is taking place in the Supernatural Alliance's stronghold. Oh, sounds pretty legit. It is. It exists between dimensions, but it's made accessible to this dimension in case of emergency. The big stone tower with glowing green lights. I'm going to represent the good demons. I've got some things getting ready, Ace, so I'll meet you there. No problem, Arthur. See you soon. Ace, let's head to the stronghold of the Supernatural Alliance. Nice. Yep, knew she was there. Wolf plushie, I see that, but I don't see the spiked log. Oh, there it is. Ace, this dead body is Roxana Vega, leader of the Vampire Coven. Somebody saw Roxana was in Niagara Falls for the Supernatural Ball. And there's a hole in her chest, and the body looks all broken. I'd say someone staked through her heart and she fell from the top of the tower. She might have been pushed. It's a bold move for someone to pull. Killing a Vampire Coven leader just before meeting with the Supernatural Alliance. We've got to find the killer. This backpack could lead us to someone who witnessed Roxana's death. Let's search it. What's this cute little wolf plushie doing here? You're right, there's a piece of paper attached to his neck. Let's recover the fate text on it. Ace, Roxana's murder here at the emergency meeting could be politically motivated. We've got to find her killer, or they might strike again. Ooh, I like that picture. Ace's book found in the back was written by Todd Anderson, the journalist murdered in Chicago. Judging by the other items in the backpack, this book belongs to Anderson's young mentee, Avery Mitchell. It makes sense that she'd be here. She's a witch after all. Let's see if Avery witnessed Roxanne's murder. But I gotta grab some stars, so I will see you guys back in a little bit. If au revoir. Alright guys, let's grab some stars. Welcome back. It's been a 2 weeks. Man. Feels weird not to do this every week. I think it's Yeah, it doesn't really matter because I still, my work deploys at like 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. on Thursdays anyway, so I'm usually up. This is a really cool scene. I like it. Because they have like a lot of the mythical creatures. Again, good morning, good afternoon, and good night for a lot of you viewers. I've played Lego games before. I think most of my Lego games were like the Star Wars ones. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Sarah. There's a very good list of people. That's for sure. Oh, my goodness, I am sorry. I am still trying to wake up. I mean, I've actually been doing pretty well during this pandemic. I mean, again, I work from home. I am working. I'm working quite often. Working more than I worked when I went into the office. And And the only thing that really sucks is, again, we can't do as many family activities in terms of like going to the zoo or going to the park and doing stuff like that. But and again, it'll take some time. What is it? $600 massage chair? Is that U-Shield? I do not have that. Is my volume really low? Do I need to increase the volume on all my videos? Let me know. That's a good question. Archie's doing okay. He really hasn't gone out to play as much as he used to with us. So I guess there's, obviously he's feeling it a little bit. We're trying to do as much as we can. We still kind of take him on walks, but it's not as much as it used to be. So we're training him a little more, like, on tricks and trying to exercise his brain, since we can't necessarily do his body as much. But outside of that, he's doing alright. Okay. Because, again, I could always just turn up the volume a little bit, but I never want my videos to, like, blast your ears. I go to bed at like 9. So yeah. And I mean, again, Archie's turns a year old, I think, next month or the month after. So he doesn't really recall a lot of his life, you know, prior to that. So at least he's not used to always being, having a ton of, exercise and being out of the house. But and Miriam having a partner is not in the cards right now. Maybe for the next season, but even then, like even during this stream, I'm gonna have to hop on a call for my work because we're doing a deployment today. So it's just a lot of coordination. Yeah, I gotta hop on a call in like 30 minutes. So I'll just mute the stream and continue. Well, good to see you back, Madeline. I know the times are crazy and different, so time, the ability to make it to the stream is, easier for some, harder for others. Favorite character this season? Well, definitely not Jacob Arrow, that's for sure. I'd probably say Gwen. I think she's had the best arc. Felix is still pretty cool. I really like Felix, but he just hasn't been involved as much lately as Gwen has been. My family's doing okay. Oh, there's still more. Yeah, Luke's... The problem I have with Luke this season compared to like a Gwen is how much growth has he had? You know? I'm gonna pose this question to the chat, but I feel like he hasn't necessarily grown that much as a person. And you at least have seen some growth with Gwen. I mean, Luke's been a nice guy and everything, you know, and he's been very helpful, but he hasn't necessarily grown in this season at all. He's still the same person that we met, just with a little bit more, just with a little bit more experience. Who's my least favorite character this season? As part of the team? It's a good question. I don't know. What would you guys say? Least favorite character this season? Oh, maybe, I forget her name actually. The person on our team that got abducted and ran away. I forget what her name was. You guys can tell me. I mean, the fact that I forgot her name says a lot. Hope. That's right, Hope. Yep, Hope is probably my least favorite this season. I don't even think that's close, honestly. Does anybody have someone other than Hope on the team? Oh, Morgana, we could actually do outside of the team, but on the team, who's probably the least favorite? Yeah, see, you guys are all saying people that are outside of the team. Think of people on the team and your least favorite within the team. And let me know your thoughts. So I'm curious. I mean, I'll let you know my thoughts, and honestly, I think she's probably the one for a lot of people. So if you have another case for someone else, let me know. When the lockdown is over, the first thing that I would like to do is take the boys to go to the zoo. That's the thing I think I miss the most right now, is the zoo. We had season passes. It was something that we would do at least once a month. The boys really liked it. You got the Phoenix Zoo is really nice. It's also very large, so usually it was like a 1-2 mile walk going around everything. So the missus and I would get a good workout or a good walk in, and the boys would just have so much fun, and it would tire them out for the day basically. So that's definitely something that I miss. Perfect. All right, let's do this, everybody. All right, folks, what you need to do, we're back. Let's examine this wolf pup plushie. Got a lot of stars. This is going to be Xander. I think it almost have to be. Oh, it's Priya. He sees a plane ticket attached to the wolf puppy for Priya to fly to Sweden. It has to be a gift from her boyfriend, Xander. It's so sweet. I don't want to ruin the surprise, so we won't tell Priya. Let's just talk to Xander and see what he can tell us about the murder. Shocker, Xander's back. Ben, from what Ace and I can tell, Roxanne Vegas' killer stabbed her in the heart and pushed her out a window. What else did you find? I know the stabbing instrument was a wooden stake of some kind, since that's the only way to kill a vampire. It's also why her skin is grayed. And I can tell she didn't just fall, but she was deliberately pushed out the window because I found a substance on her chest in the shape of a hand. Did you identify? Yeah, it was a mixture of vegetable oil, mustard seed, vinegar, and human flesh. Sounds like someone was eating pickles. Wait, did you say human flesh? You mean not in traces of skin cells kind of way, but straight up human flesh? Yep, exactly what it sounds like. The sample was pickled human flesh, definitely for eating. Your killer must have indulged just before 86 St. Roxanne. That's pretty gross. Alright, Ace, we know our killer eats pickled human meat. That's a little disgusting. That's an interesting clue. Probably one of the weirdest clues we've had. Ace, it's good to see you. I love that everyone's banding together. This will make us strong against the demons. We think someone tried to do the opposite when they murdered Roxanne and Vega earlier. Do you know anything about that? Well, no, that's awful. It's completely undermines the spirit of this meeting. I hope nobody lets that murder shake their confidence. We can't really tell if it was an act of terrorism, but Roxanne's death certainly has political ramifications. My mentor, Todd Anderson, said, "Fear trembles on our hands and renders us ineffective. We must be poised and consistent in our conduct. We can't let stuff like this murder scare us. Now I've got to go prepare for the meeting." Sure, we'll find you if you need to speak further. Ace, I figured you guys would be here too, but I didn't say anything because I wanted to surprise Priya. We found the surprise. Tickets to Sweden. Well, that sounds like fun. Yeah, it's daylight 24/7 in Sweden in the summer, which means we'd skip one of the full moons. Might be a nice escape after all this emotional darkness. Totally. Speaking of, did you know Roxanne Pico was murdered, stabbed, and pushed from high in the tower? Yeah, I heard it happened on the top floor near the tower's energy orb. If you're on the case, I'll keep my nose to the ground and let you know if I smell anything fishy. Perfect. Please do. In the meantime, it's probably time we check out the energy orb room Roxanne was pushed from. Oh, great. Another doll. Oh, I thought that was a mirror. Silly me. Oh, I actually got a star. That's shocking. Wow, Ace, that glowing orb probably has something to do with making the stronghold accessible to our universe. So cool. And you're right, we can't really get distracted. That broken window is definitely the one that Roxanne was pushed through. I thought he kind of just like Roxanne, but it's got weird symbols on his face. Let's figure out what those symbols mean. In good eye, this mirror has some strange gooey stuff on it. Looks like a part of a message. Let's see what it says. Whoa, a symbol on this Roxanne Vega doll is actually a combination of two demonic summoning sigils. One is the symbol for the archdemon of woe, and the other is for the hunter demon. Someone trying to summon these demons to attack Roxanne? I think Felix could tell us more about this freaky thing. Yeah, I'll bet you can. Oh, I see you, Gwen. AC just after the message on the mirror. The message says, "I see you, Gwen." Wait, what? Oh, brother. Oh, Gwen, it's me. Gotcha, man. We just seen your face just now. Ronnie, is that you? Yeah, he's I'm a ghost now. Isn't that awesome? It's ironic. Actually, it is awesome because we need to talk to you about your mom. Forgot about that connection. Because what can you tell us about this doll, the victim? Well, I already figured out the symbol on it's a combination of summoning sigils, which is pretty bad news. My research points straight to one book, Dealing with Demons, How to Survive When Everything's Gone to Hell. Well, that sounds like a joke. Well, it's no goof. The book is a manual what to do when you can't keep peace with the demons. Most times, negotiation is out of the questions. One of the chapters says if you can't divert a demon's malice to another target, you're out of harm's way. Clearly it didn't work. Demons don't use anything as gentle as a stake to the heart. So So when your killer's plan backfired, they just murdered Roxanne themselves. Bait and switch gone wrong. Yep. In any case, your killer's definitely read the book dealing with demons. Well, at least the killer's gonna have to summon more than demons to keep us from catching them. Agreed. Right, I'm sorry to tell you that your mother was killed earlier. Wait, what? That's terrible. I may have known her for very long, but discovering she was my mom opened up a whole another supernatural side of myself I never knew existed. And as a supernatural trendsetter, I was honored to learn I was actually part supernatural. A damn fear. I now have Roxanne to thank for that. But now you're a ghost. I know, how cool is that? It's like a dream come true. I just wish vampires could become ghosts too. Good point. Yep. La 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 la. La la la. Hey, sorry to interrupt, but everyone's gathering in the assembly hall. The meeting's about to start. Ooh, I do want to go to the meeting. Well, guys, let's try and go on to the next chapter and see how far I can get with my 8 stars. But you can see, over and out. Boom. Let's try this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it, but we'll try. It's a supernatural alliance is called an emergency meeting to discuss what to do about the demonic invasion. We've come to help. And of course, as soon as we get here, dead body fall. Yep. Okay, I know all that. Everyone's got it for the meeting. Yep. Where's Arthur Darkwood? He's supposed to be moderating the meeting. If he doesn't get here soon, we can't stop the demonic invasion. Wait a minute. Oh, for the love of Pete. What's going on? Arthur's not here yet? No, nobody knows where he is. We're doomed. Stay calm, all of you. It's true that Arthur may be our only hope to thwart the demonic invasion. It's definitely worrying that he's not here, but we have to. And Roxanne and Vega was murdered. This whole meeting was probably a trap set by the demons. Alright, let's stay calm. Ace and I are on the case, but the meeting will have to be delayed until Arthur arrives. Please, clear out. We can't just wait here like sitting ducks. I'm out of here. Yeah, Ace, this is not good. I hope Arthur's not in trouble. At least this gives us a chance to wrap up Roxanne's murder investigation before the meeting takes place. By then, hopefully we'll have caught our killer. Let's take a look around here and see if we find any clues. Oh. Oh, brother. That would make sense, honestly. If Darkwood sacrifices himself or something happens. Thanks, Gavin. I woke up early just to play. Let's see, some fruits. Chest. Teapots right there. Oh, I see the bottle too. Ivy and then protest sign. Got it. Aces just looks important. Let's look through it. Someone made a protest sign for this meeting. It says vamps equal demon. If this person hated vampires like our victim as much as demons, we should find them and talk to them. Multicolor ink on the sign is very strange. Analyzing the sample of it could tell us who made it. And Ace, who would bring a bottle of wine to a meeting like this? This tag says it's for Roxanne. Let's recover the printing on the label and see if we can figure out who this is from. Some of the best characters from this. I like Xander. You know, the werewolves were cool. I mean, honestly, they've hit up every single like mystical creature, and I love it. It's great. Ace really found that chest looks important. I think it's an official pledge against the demons. Against the demonic horror, our flags will sail. We shall defend ourselves to keep intact the veil. Someone scratched out demonic horde and wrote Roxanne Vega. That could be the work of our killer. Let's get the scroll to the lab for an examination. Was Roxanne working for the demons? Perfect days. Now that you guys have all that strange ink from the anti-vampire protest on, let's check it out under the microscope. I agree. I concur. Philip, did you find any evidence that the scroll was defaced by Roxanne's killer? Well, Priya did, actually. There were traces of pickled human juice. What I learned was that the scroll was a new pledge that they were going to show everybody during this emergency meeting. But since the meeting hasn't happened yet, that means your killer is one of the privileged few who've seen this pledge in advance. And they knew it well enough to sneak in a dig at Roxanne, so your killer was familiar with the pledge. Well, Ace, we don't need to take a pledge to promise to catch this killer. You're right, Ace. The killer could have left clues when they entered or left the tower. Let's do another sweep. Vintage human blood. Yeah, this is a bottle of wine. It's a bottle of blood. And look, the label says De La Mort, as in Fabien De La Mort. Only he is decadent enough to gift a vintage bottle of blood to Roxanne. Fabien was right. Roxanne's second in command of the Vampire Coven. So let's see what he can tell us. Thanks for saying underrated, but at the same time, I feel like I don't put as much into this as some other people. Other people put in a lot more effort in their YouTube videos. I really only am on for 2 hours a week. I'd definitely do more if there was something worth it, but definitely a lot of people out there. I feel like I've mostly done this through like attrition, being on the platform for 10 years. Oh, actually did that. Ace's protest sign was written with magic ink, and that explains how it's turning all these crazy colors. Who could have made the magic ink in a sign like this? Clearly not a vampire or demon. You're right, Avery's a witch. She's the only person I can see making protest signs for this event. Let's ask Avery what she's got against vampires. It's a valid point. What's up, Fabian? Ace, I'm glad you could join us for this meeting. Can you find my bottle of vintage blood I brought from Roxanne? It's the only thing to go with my pickled finger food. I mean, finger food, literally, of course. Fabian, this is no time for snacks. Do you know that Roxanne was murdered earlier tonight? Wait, she's dead? It certainly puts a snag in the silk of the evening, doesn't it? I hope that as our Coffin's second in command, you might have some ideas about who did it. Well, given the context of this meeting, it's easy to assume she was killed by a political detractor. She knew Roxanne. She was a calculating heartbreaker, and she wasn't exclusive to dating vampires, so this scorned lover's possible identity is limited only by the creatures attending this meeting. Wow, I wish I could say that helps us narrow it down. Well, I don't mean to be glib, I'm just as disturbed by this news as you are, but I don't envy your task of finding the killer. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go open this bottle before the assembly gets underway. Avery, did you make this protest sign equating vampires with demons? Yeah, I made a whole file of protest signs handed out at this meeting. But that wasn't the only anti-vampire one I made, just to get back at Roxanne. Don't get me wrong, I've got nothing against vampires in general. I've even been to some of their parties, shared my pickled human or divorce with them. So what did Roxanne do to make you so mad? She never acknowledged my effort. She said I was just meeting to make it look like the supernatural youth have a voice. And I have to say, that opinion doesn't surprise me coming from someone over 300 years old. But I read Dealing with Demons to prepare for our discussion. I have fresh ideas to bring to the table. Hope one of those fresh ideas wasn't offing Roxanne to make yourself heard. I don't see her as being that maniacal, but got tons of stuff that I gotta do for making stars and stuff. Ace, what's a strange rock thing? Looks like a face. It's got the strange dial on its nose. See if you can work your magic and crack the code on that dial. And this broken panel could be important. Let's piece it back together. Huh. Well, let's hope we got enough stars. I thought I was calculated in having enough stars to get through this, but we'll see. Oops, that's not right. I know. Accidentally double clicked, so sue me. Technically, I'll wake up at like 3:45 in the morning, but well, you definitely figure out the code to make that thing do something. Let's get this device to Hope and see what she thinks for it. Yeah, I don't wake up too early, because that'd be insane. But I mean, I used to wake up at like 1 a.m. But don't do it as much now with life being so crazy as it is. I need my sleep. Ace, that broken thing was a spirit board, and that's weird. There's stains on the board as if someone put a wet glass on it. You're right. The stains are circles around certain letters. The marked letters of is this who I think it is? Oh, Dyrox. I thought it was like LaCroix or something like De La Cruz or De La Croix. We rearranged the letters, they spelled Dyrox, and whoever left this wanted Roxanne to die. You think what I'm thinking? Only ghosts use spirit boards to communicate. We happen to know a ghost with close ties to Roxanne. Let's see what Ronnie says about this thread. We may have just enough stars to get through this. That's insane. Ronnie, why did you write this message telling your mother to die? Because she deserved it. What happened to your excitement about being a ghost? I wouldn't tell you this before, Ace, but being a ghost gave me some time to think things over. My mom knew I was already half vampire, and she had the power to finish the job. But instead, she drained my blood after my murder, and didn't give me the chance to be a proper vampire. So I appeared here and confronted her about it, and she just shrugged it off, said my blood made her more powerful, and that's all she cared about. Ooh. Yeah, I'm sure that was hard for you to hear. It was. And now I'm just a ghost. The only upside is I get to appear in other people's paranormal shows. That'll all be over soon. If we're dealing with demons, it says in a demonic takeover, they'll turn all the media into demonic propaganda. Trend will literally be hellscape, like everything else. Mom was the only one who put me in this cruddy situation, so she deserved to get ghosted too. I hope we didn't ask about those feelings and kill her, because we're no strangers to charging ghosts with murder. It's true. It's true. We've done it. I need one more star. Ace, speaking of Sony Brownie is so cool. I'd only heard about them, but never saw one in person. You mean that thing talks? Totally watch. Wendell Go, the emergency meeting of the Supernatural Alliance will take place at the Stronghold in 24 hours. That message is from yesterday, of course, but you get the idea. It's basically like a supernatural phone, complete with voicemail. Ah, well, just like finding a regular phone that led us to its own. Wendell Go. After Wendell killed Ronnie Hockenheimer, Falls returned him over to the FBI and they put him in confinement. Is he out now? Let's go see if Wendell's at this meeting. Oh, brother. And he is. And I need a star. So, let's go get a star. I can finish off this one. Wendell Go is back. That doesn't really surprise me, but I am surprised he got, like, yellow freed. That's pretty crazy. Oh, the balance skills, constellation. Gotcha. Alright, Wendell. We're ready for you. Wendell, weren't you imprisoned by the FBI for the murder you committed? How'd you get here? Let's just say that when it comes to locking up a Wendigo, their security is inadequate. Figured I might run into you here, but I had to take the chance. This meeting is too important. Well, since you're here, did you know that Roxanne P was murdered earlier tonight? Oh, great. That makes me so angry. Roxanne's killer got to be a demon supporter trying to mess everything up for us. Do you know who did it? I'll take care of them right here in front of you. I don't care if I have to go to prison again. Work too hard to maintain the kind of life I want without a bunch of slavery demons coming in and flipping everything on its head. I know how bad things can get. I've read Dealing with Demons. The picture it paints is far from pretty. I could totally see him being the killer. For sure. He's ruthless. Alright. Yep. Alrighty. Yeah, what? I just heard someone digging around. Oh, snap. Somebody's in there. Well, guys, I'll see you guys in Chapter 3. This has been Bitching. Over and out. Alright, guys, I gotta grab actually a lot of stars, and I gotta hop on a deployment call. So I'm going to mute myself, and I will be back. I mean, I'll be playing and stuff, and I might even chat in the chat, but I'll see you guys in a audio should be back. Alright, let's do this. I'll get that last little bit when they have me inevitably go through this, so. Alright, folks, Genius Idiot, we are back. Let's head on to chapter number 3, where we're waiting for Arthur to arrive. I heard someone doing something there. They ran away as soon as I arrived, so who knows what they were up to. Thanks for the tip, Ronnie. Ace, let's go check out the assembly hall. Somebody was sneaking around. Oh! Avery. I don't think it's her. I feel like she doesn't have it in her. Oh, there's one. But I see dog pieces. Bandage, I see that. Dog muzzle, I see that. And the ashtray is right there, perfect. So that would be a star. Thank you very much. Let's look at some items of interest to Ace. Maybe one of them was left by the intruder Ronnie clueless about. The place card marked Roxanne sitting for the meeting. It looks like something else written on it, but it got erased. Let's recover the writing. What's that muzzle doing here? Did someone bring the dog to the meeting? Maybe a werewolf. We should put them back together. I agree. Almost looks like lipstick. He collected some substance from the muzzle. I don't think it's blood. Let's get to prayer for analysis. Almost looks like it's maybe Roxanne's lipstick, maybe? Maybe she was kissing a werewolf? Uh-oh. Better not be Xander. That's fine. It's right on Roxanne's place card says, go eat a steak, and there's a drawing of a monster on it. And of course it's a Wendell Go. He must have written the threat to Roxanne. Let's go get him to explain this. What's up, Fabian? You look so much younger here. Weird, Ace is a medallion with Fabian's face on it. Fabian's vanity truly knows no end. What's happening? Ace, the medallion is glowing with numbers on it. They show today's date and midnight. What's this really about? Did Fabian arrange a secret meeting? He'll have to explain himself. Yeah, that seems weird. But no, this is quite a threat you wrote to Roxanne. Did you think since you killed her son, you might as well kill her too? Oh, don't be ridiculous. Going up against the demons, the last thing we supernatural need is a discord among us. But Roxanne didn't see it that way. According to her, I'm apparently half demon. I'm pickled and ate a human. She was planning to keep for herself, and she said I have no decorum, that I'm a sloppy barbaric monster. Well, I didn't see her there when that witch Avery and I took the pledge with the others to fight the demon. I wonder how she feels about us barbarians after we saved the world from certain destruction. Roxanne wasn't there to take the pledge because she was murdered, and if you did, we'll make sure you go somewhere where you can't escape. Fabulous. This has been the secret meeting you called. Ace, you must understand that tensions are high right now, and I didn't believe someone as vain as Roxanne was equipped to lead. So I called a meeting to promote myself as a new coven leader. As the pledge says, against the demonic order, flags will sail. It all takes me back to the French Revolution, which I participated in, I'll have you know. What about Roxanne's 342 years of experience? Oh, Roxanne may have been my elder, but I know she avoided all possible conflict when it didn't pertain to comparing dresses or boy toys. She hadn't even read up on the subject of combat with demons, whereas I consider myself something of an expert. I know what this looks like, but I only ever murdered specimens of the finest nutritional value, and I can tell you Roxanne did not meet those standards. Let's see what we got here. Bria, what can you tell us about the substance Ace found collected from the muzzle we found? It makes you furious, that's what I can tell you about. Told you. And once you found belongs to Xander. He has only for safety during full moons. The substance you found in the muzzle was that vamp tramp's Roxanne's lipstick. I compared this sample to the lipstick I took off that dead hussy's face. Well, what was her lipstick doing on Xander's muscle? I have no idea, but let's go ask Xander right now, shall we? Oh dear. That's not good. That's not good. She does not seem too thrilled about that. Xander, you want to tell me what Roxanne Vega's lipstick was doing on your muzzle? Oh, babe, slow down. I almost choked on this pickled finger. What's going on? What's going on is that Ace found evidence that you and that vamp were messing around behind my back. I would never do that to you. Sure, Roxanne tried to flirt with me, but she did that with everyone. Well, let me guess, it worked? Then you realize your mistake and murdered her to cover it up? Priya, I don't know what else to say. Nothing happened with Roxanne. I love you, and I don't want to be with anyone else. My promise to you is as serious as this pledge I'm making to defend this world from the demons. I swear, if Ace finds out that you did kill Roxanne, you never see me again will be the least of your concern. Wow, Ace, yep. We didn't know. Yep. Go back to the place where she was murdered. No, I'm not gonna get a star. That's obviously a clue. I can't find a croissant, an oil lamp, or there's the glove. That's the oil lamp. There's everything here. Here, and then... Oh, there it is. Did not do that one very well. Ace, isn't this one of Roxanne's gloves? Maybe it came off in her scuffle with the killer. Let's stuff all over it. Let's collect the sample. And there can be a clue in all this debris from the broken window, but be careful not to cut yourself. Gotta hurry, Ace. Arthur could arrive and start the meeting at any minute.
Perfect. It's the sample you took from Roxanne's glove to the lab for testing. Gosh, this is really long. Oh, is that a wooden stake? It's a nice wooden stake. This fancy wooden stake was mixed up in a pile of broken glass. This has to be the stake the killer used to stab Roxanne before they pushed it through the window. Of course, it's not bloody since vampires don't bleed blood, but we should send the stake to Priya to make absolutely sure. I will definitely tell you it's absolutely sure. How you doing, Priya? I've been better. I can't tell if I trust Xander telling me the truth or not about cheating with Roxanne, or if he's just a wolf in boys' clothing. I hope he's telling the truth. You two are perfect together. I guess we'll know the answer when you solve this case. That stake you found is definitely a murder weapon. I also found some black fiber stuck to it, since Roxanne wasn't wearing black. Wendigo doesn't wear any clothing, so it can't be him. She's wearing black, obviously, from that picture. Ronnie's a ghost. He doesn't have any colors. So, honestly, Alexander would cheat on her, but I don't know. Xander wears black, though. Anyway, what can you tell us about the stuff Ace found in Roxanne's glove? Well, it's a blend of herbs, some pretty rare ones I had to dig in for my groups. But only I found out that it is Xander. What? Oh, snap. It's Xander. It's gotta be. Everything points to him. Could be Fabian, actually. I mean, he's wearing black leather. I don't think that's like a black shirt, though. Oh, it is Fabian. Oh, snap. I was wrong. I could have sworn it was Xander. I didn't realize Xander didn't have all of the clues. Fabian, you're the one who murdered Roxanne Vega. The Supernatural Alliance hears what you did. You'll be in huge trouble. Wait, why would I kill Roxanne? She was leader of our covenant. We need leadership now more than ever. If you had planned a secret meeting to replace her as the covenant leader, I think a dead leader is easier to replace than a living one. Admit it, Fabian, you took the supernatural pledge. You read up on dealing with demons, and you got Roxanne out of the way. It was all a coup to take charge of yourself. You had to kill her. Roxanne was going to help the demons take over. Why would she do that? She was well aware the demons planned to kill all of humanity and most of other supernatural creatures. So Roxanne wanted to offer to help them enslave everyone instead, to serve the demons and demonstrate her loyalty to them. It was all just a scheme to save her own skin. Wait, did she tell you all this? Yes, Roxanne took me for a turncoat and believed I supported her cause. When I refused, she threatened to silence me. So before the meeting, I prepared a stake that I kept concealed beneath my blouse. And when Roxanne moved to attack, I drew the weapon and plunged it into her chest. Then in a swift movement, I dislodged the evidence from her chest and pushed her through the window to fall to her inevitable death. Now that traitor has no chance of aiding the demonic conquest. Can't believe Roxanne would turn against her own kind like that. She was selfish. It happened countless times in the centuries I've lived in this world, and it was happening for millennia before that. Her death could mean saving billions of other lives. Lock me up if you must, but I will rest easy knowing I have thwarted a direct threat to our liberty. Do we believe him? I think we do. Wow, Ace, we suspected Roxanne's murder was politically motivated given that she was the leader of the Vampire Club, but I hadn't guessed that she was killed because she was siding with the evil demons. Fabian will face judgment for his actions by the Supernatural Alliance. We'll see what they decide. Shoot, they might actually make him the leader. And Gwen, there's still no sign of Arthur, and the Alliance has decided to hold a meeting without him. We better get in there then, Ace. Come on. Alright guys, this is Movie Genius 8. Over now. Alright guys, give me a couple more minutes. I gotta go back on my deployment and then I'll finish this up. Alright folks, Virginia's Idiot, we are back playing Criminal Case on Facebook. Thank you guys for being very patient. I'm dealing with 2 deployments right now for my job and trying to do this, and then I gotta hop back on afterwards. Anyways, lots of information, but I'm not busy. Ace, we were right all along to suspect that Roxanne's killer was completely motivated. We do all know this stuff. And yeah, believe me, Hope, we are all worried about our Arthur at this point. Criminal Case is known to kill all of our friends. So, oh, so Priya's going to be leading the meeting instead of Arthur. Okay. They want to start now. Yep. Because the Demon Queen will tear the veil open in our world in 2 days. Let's head to the Tower, Ace. Supernatural compatriot. The Demon Queen is assembling her forces as we speak, waiting for the moment when the Earth is aligned with Saturn and Mercury. This is when the veil between the demonic world and our own can be broken, and it's only 2 days from now. That isn't much time. We already have a traitor in our midst, Roxanne Vega. Fabian de la Mort killed her to keep her from double-crossing the Alliance. We cannot let justice waver even in this difficult time. Members of the Supernatural Alliance, what say you in the judgment of this act? Fabian did it for the greater good. Yeah, Vega was a threat to this world. Very well. By the power bestowed upon me in the Alliance, Fabian Lamort is acquitted of the murder of Roxanne Vega to protect our world. Moving forward, we must do everything possible to avoid further loss among my ranks. Now it appears the best course of action is to keep the veil from opening. If we succeed in doing that, the demons cannot enter our world. My team is working hard on finding a solution. If you have anything that could help, please speak to Ace. We've got to act fast. Dang, Priya, you got mad leadership skills. And Ace, I've got something that might help against the demons. I can tell you more when you got a moment. Same here, Ace. I gotta talk to you and Priya. The next phase of the operation to save the world from the demonic takeover has begun. Who do you want me to talk to first? Ace, I'm sorry I got so distracted by my mom's murder that I forgot to tell you. Now's the time, Roddy. What is it? Before my mom died, she was up in the energy orb room talking into a communicator with the demons. She yelled something about a note she found here that revealed a weakness of the evil demons. Wait a minute. A weakness? Please tell us you have it. I don't. Mom said she erased it. Wait, what? You check up in the energy orb room, it still might be there. You guys are like investigators, special detective tools, right? You can probably get the note back. Anyway, she said it was written in demonic symbols, so I couldn't read it even if I tried. Erased or not, symbols or not, that note could be essential in our fight against the demons. Let's go search that room, Ace. Xander, I'm sorry, I bit your head off about Roxanne. I believe that you weren't having an affair with her. Of course I wasn't. I would never do that to you, but you know how Roxanne was. She came on everything that moved, supernatural and otherwise. It was just a power trip for her. I love you, Xander. Love you too. Again. Alright. We get it. Let's work on saving the world, then you can kiss afterwards. Alright, now let's get down to business. I want to help defend against the demons as best I can. You and everyone else. We've got a lot of strength gathered here. Yeah, well, supernaturals have even contributed good to the cause. What kind of goods? There's a sack left here in the assembly hall, and I don't know who brought it in. It could be dangerous or helpful. We've got to figure out what it is. Let's check it out. Also, some demon disguises were donated by a member of the Alliance in case you need them here. Take one, Ace. It's a demon outfit. I mean, I need to be like blue or red, but Ace, this faded paper is probably the one Ronnie was talking about. He said it had information on the demonic takeover written symbols. If that's true, it explains why Roxanne erased it. Let's recover the writing. Roxanne. Roxanne. You don't have to destroy the whole world. Roxanne. Ace, this must be the exact Xander mentioned, so we don't know who brought it in here or what it contains, but clearly it's locked. Let's unlock it and take a look inside. But be careful. I will do my best to be careful. there's definitely a lot of symbols here, that's for sure. Whoa, Ace, Ronnie was right. If these symbols describe the demon's plans, I have no idea how to read it. Let's have Felix try to decipher it. That's gotta be it. Yep. That's gotta be it, right? Nope, that's not it. What's it? No, it can't be it. That's gotta be this one then. Yep. Hey, she got the mystery sack unlocked. And what are all these strange objects inside? They don't look dangerous, but they could be cursed or something. Let's see what Felix can tell us about these things. Wonder if they're tools that can help us in the fight against the demon horde. Felix, what can you tell us about the strange things they found in the assembly hall? Are they dangerous? Not at all. They're the opposite, actually. They're protective talismans. Each of them was crafted specifically to ward off demonic evil. But if they're all to protect against demons, why are they so different? Well, each of them was made to protect a specific type of supernatural creature. The disc is for vampires, the pink one's for aquatic supernaturals, and the X-shaped one's for you werewolves, and so on. It's wonderful, but who made these? I found Avery's name mentioned in each one with a little heart. That girl's a real sweetie. Absolutely, Ace. We gotta go thank Avery for making these. I told you, I didn't think Avery had it in her to be cruel and mean. She seems way too nice. Felix, please tell us the note that Ace found isn't just someone's idle doodles. That's what I would have guessed they were, but I showed them the team and Hope made some sense of them. That's great news. Hope, what can you tell us? What was the symbolic script that my mentor, the disguised good demon Rathmael, taught me? Of course, he never explained what it was for, except that it was important to know. You remember how to read it after all these years? I was a little rusty. Luckily, I still have my notes and I got it decoded. So maybe you can tell us what this means, Ace. There is still hope. Wait, as in hope, or as in you hope? That can't be a coincidence. Yeah, it's gotta be me. Otherwise, it's a strangely optimistic but extremely unhelpful message. So does it mean you're our only hope against the demons? Hope? You're our only hope? I don't know, but there's no more information here. Ben's the most experienced hunter among us. Let's see what he thinks about this. Let's thank Avery first. Avery, these protective talismans you made for everyone are wonderful. I felt it was my duty as a spellcaster to aid my few fellow supernaturals. We're all in this together. And against the demons, we'll need all the help we can get. True, and now I've got to get these distributed to everyone. Yeah, I was waiting for Arthur Darkwood to arrive and test his demon powers against them to make sure they were strong enough. Someone said they saw him arrive outside, and now he's gone again. Great, Arthur's here? Ace, we gotta go find him. Avery, would you go distribute your talismans to everyone? Yes, I'd be glad to. Meanwhile, Ace and I need to figure out what happened to Arthur. If someone saw him arrive, we should check outside. Let's have a snack while we search. All this delegating just making me hungry. Do not see the cat statue anywhere. Oh, I found it. Yep, I found it. Sweet. Mr. Arthur out here is where could he be? And what's this torn fabric you found? I agree, maybe it'll lead us to someone who saw Arthur arrive and they can tell us where he is. Let's get a piece back together. Yeah, this is not looking good, by the way, for Arthur. I mean, obviously we don't know who's killed in the next case, but They're sure as heck leading it up to believe that he's the last murder victim. Oh, this is Arthur Darkwood's shirt. Yep. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say he is dead. Just gonna go out on a limb here. And if he's not, I don't even know who could be the last one. He isn't good at all, Ace. Arthur's probably kidnapped, maybe even worse. Alright, we gotta keep our heads. Let's go tell the team about this. Ben, Ace found a code message from Rathmael that we were told concerns the demon's weakness. Look at Rathmael taught me the code that it was written in and kept all of the notes. It says, "There is still hope." As in you hope? I don't know. I confess he was my mentor, but he didn't really tell me about any of this. Well, it's true that you were the final key to the cage the Demon Queen was trapped in. There's probably something special about you that can help us against the demons. I'm flattered to hear I'm helpful, but it'd be nice to know what it is I can do. I wonder if Rathmael taught you other things besides the code that have to do with this special quality of yours. Can I share notes from your mentorship with him? Of course, but I'll want it's years worth of materials. We'll start right away. I'll look with you and we'll regroup with the team later to discuss. Also, I found some extra money in the team's petty cash to donate to the cause. Here, Ace. Ace, Hope and I have been puzzling over what Mel's message meant when he said there's still hope. It seems crazy to leave behind such an important message with so little explanation. I mean, this could be the end of the world as we know it. There's got to be something I'm missing in the context of the symbols. Maybe I've only got part of the message. When Arthur shows up, we need to ask him if he has a better understanding of this code. Well, you guys, Ace and I found Arthur's jacket torn to pieces outside the tower. We think he might have been kidnapped. Oh, great. Well, everyone was relying on Arthur's help, so it had to be the demons who kidnapped him. Well, there are only two real possibilities. The demons killed him dead on the spot and ditched the body, or they took him to the netherworld so the queen herself could kill him. Either way, it's not good news for Arthur and the rest of us. I don't think we can do this without Arthur, Ace, and if he's still alive, we've got to go to the netherworld and rescue him. How are we supposed to get to the netherworld? We can't just click our heels together and... Oh. French toast. You're coming with me. Yeah, this... Oh, snap. This just got real. Oh, Felix is using my old phrase. Gotta love that. Oh, snap. I like Felix even more. Oh, wait, oh, shoot, it's ending now? Oh, I thought they would end, like, when they actually took us into the netherworld. Oh, that's not cool. Oh, son of a gun. Yeah, we kind of knew that, right? I mean, we kind of knew Arthur was going to die. Kind of knew he was going to die. And now, 2 weeks? We got to wait 2 weeks for this. All right. Well then. I will see you guys in 2 weeks. We will get this. I think the chat will be on Discord. So for those of you guys who are not on Discord, look in the chat below. We'll probably do this on Discord just to ensure that we have, just to make sure that we don't have too many spoilers. So if you guys do want to continue to chat, please go into Discord for next week. So next week will definitely be a Discord chat. The team will set up everything and let you guys know which chat room we'll be using. So I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. It's been Bitchy Games 88. Over now.